Good morning. In this video, we're going to talk about the most basic breakfast item you can cook. And I say good morning because I'm assuming if you're watching this, it's in the morning because you're watching a video on how to scramble eggs. So everybody needs to know how to cook a few basic dishes. You don't have to be a world-class chef or even a decent cook, but everybody should know how to cook a few basic things. So scrambled eggs, that is as bare bones, as basic as it gets. You're gonna need a few things. Obviously, you need eggs. So a couple of things about eggs, a couple of fun facts about eggs. The diet of the eggs affects the taste and quality far more than anything that else goes into production. The shell color is determined by the breed. So commercially speaking, all you're going to find are white eggs and sometimes brown eggs. The size just varies from egg to egg in the chicken. Now, if you can get your hands on farm-raised or backyard-raised type eggs, they are far, far better in taste than anything you're ever going to buy in the store. They're hard to find. They are kind of expensive. But if you can get your hands on them, you'll notice that the yolk color is much richer and the flavor is not just a little better, it is a lot better. But again, hard to find and expensive. So commercial eggs, things you need to cook it. First, you need a pan. Preferably a pan that's got kind of a thick bottom. We can talk about pan construction, but if it's a little heavier, it's going to cook more evenly. That's the basic how it gets. You're going to need butter. Butter adds a lot of flavor, so don't be afraid to add more butter than what you think you might need. I've tried this in desperation with olive oil. It doesn't work. Vegetable oil. It's awful. Stick to butter. And to your taste, salt and pepper. This is as basic as it gets. The basic tool you're going to need is a spatula just to stir it around, and basically as they cook, you're going to scrape it off the bottom. It's pretty simple. The only thing that you got to watch out for is overcooking it, and we'll talk about that when we get to that point. All right, first thing you need to do is turn the stove on. I'm working on the front burner, and the front burner of most stoves gets hotter than the back burner. So I'm just going to turn that on a 3. It will vary from stove to stove, so just know that up front. Next, we're going to add butter. All right, a pat of butter is a 1/4 inch. So that's about a 1/4 inch. I like butter quite a bit, so throw that in your pan and just let it melt. Here's your dad fact of the day. An egg contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs that it cannot produce itself, which makes an egg a complete protein. We got our butter melted, and we just want to coat the pan with that and let it start to bubble a little bit. Basically, that is boiling the water out of the butter, leaving nothing but the fat. And side note, that is what clarified butter is. We're not going that far. We just want a hot surface to start with. Okay, this is highly debated here. A lot of people will tell you to take the egg, crack it into a bowl. I don't like to do that. Save a bowl. So you can do this with 2 hands, unless you're trying to hold a camera. People will tell you don't crack this on the side of your pan because you'll get little shards of eggshell in your eggs. I've done this for at least 30 years, and that has never been a problem. Now, I got lucky on this. I did not get a piece of my eggshell in there. But if you do, you can just use the eggshell itself and scrape out any piece of eggshell that had got in there. So from here, basically, we're just going to mess them up a little bit here. Okay, you got those stirred a bit. Now walk away. It's okay. There's nothing you can do to speed this up. Just walk away. Now, when it starts to form, just scrape off the sides. There's nothing you can really do to mess this up. Now, that's it. If it's cooked in the pan, it will be burnt in the plate. So get that off your heat source. Now, notice everything is not completely cooked through, and that's okay because there is carryover temperature. Now, this is going to vary from person to person on how firm you like your eggs. You know, if you've got some serious health issues, you probably want to cook these all the way through or buy pasteurized eggs. I've never had a problem, but I guess there's always that possibility. And we're going to salt and pepper these. I like salt and pepper, but that is totally up to you. I prefer kosher salt. It's still dirt cheap, and all you need to do is just a little pinch. And I like a little more salt than that. Probably shouldn't. And that is how you make the simplest breakfast you can. Now, a couple key takeaways. Eggs are a complete amino acid. It gives you all the protein sources or building blocks of proteins that your body needs. Use butter, not olive oil, not canola oil, not vegetable oil, not lard, not tallow. Butter. You can use more butter, adds more flavor. Just trust me on that. That makes much better eggs. And don't overcook your eggs in the pan. There is carryover temperature, so get it to just under the cooked amount that you want it to be and remove it from its heat source, and the carryover temperature will help it set either in the pan or on your plate, and enjoy.